Yo, what is up, Power Up fam? It's your boy Justin. Hey, Fusion World is now out and it is going crazy. I have been ready and patiently waiting for the day that we be able to start uploading more content with all the set coming out and the beta being finally done. And now we just wait on the official digital release and the full set to launch later on this week. But we're going to get into a deck profile. One of my favorite leaders in the set, Goku. All right, you know your boy's a Goku fan, so let's get it. All right, guys, so welcome to the channel. My name is Justin. If you don't know anything about this channel, man, Power Up is a channel for Dragon Ball Super card game and Dragon Ball related content. We hope to use this content in a way to encourage, also, and empower people outside of just the card game. We hope that this brand and this community on Twitch streaming, which you can follow not this way but this way right here, make sure you follow that channel. We go live every Monday, Thursday, and Friday. We also have a pretty live Discord with online matches for webcam battles if you want to play IRL matches with your physical cards, or if you want to play digitally with the new Fusion World game, you'll be able to do that as well. So make sure you tune in, make sure you stay up on everything. I wanted to just come in here real quick, drop the deck that I was pretty excited about playing, even from the moment that they announced it. I didn't care what the cards were going to look like. I was like, I'm playing it. It's my boy Goku. The starter deck Goku is kind of he's good. I know there's some talk about him being really well done if you can put the right cards with him, but this deck is just straightforward. It is powerful. And we're going to get into this, man. This is the deck that I'll be running. This is the exact list, minus one card, but we'll get to that in a second. But we're going to talk about this right now. This is Goku leader right here. This is the front side. Front side allows you to draw a card, and when you awaken at 4 or less life, draw a card, flip it over. Then on the back side, he has a permanent where all of your Universe 7 cards get plus 5,000 power, which is insanely strong. And when attacking, you get to draw a card. Really cool card right there. And we're going to jump straight into the battle card package. Your first card, you're going to run 4 copies of Roshi, right? This card, not only for 1 energy, has 10,000 combo power, but it also allows you once per turn to add a card from your life and reduce the cost of your next extra card that you play by 1. Now, this effect does not stack. It does not stack to where if you played like multiple Roshis, you activated main twice, it would allow you to essentially like play your next extra card -2. Does not work like that. We found that out pretty quickly. But this card is really good for self-awakening and allowing you to just use particularly one of your extra cards that allows you to search, which we're going to get to in a second, and or put some pressure on your opponent. So Master Roshi, 1 cost, 10k combo, help you take a life. You want to get to 4 life as quick as possible so you can start busting people up over the head with this deck. All right. Next, you have the 1 cost Roshi, right? A lot of people call these cantrips, which basically they just replace each other. You put this Roshi into play, you tap 1, you put in Roshi, then you just draw a card, so it replaces. Plus, it gives you the ability to where he's only a 5k combo, but the card you may draw into may be a 10k, right? So therefore, you have 15,000 combo power just off of tapping 1 and playing this Roshi, right? So it's really, really good for draw power, getting through your deck, right? As I have been told, deck thinning is deck winning. So you want to be able to get through your deck and find the pieces that you need. Next, we have 2-drop Krillin, right? This 2-drop Krillin, permanent during your turn. Not your opponent's turn, but during your turn, he gains 5,000. Now, why is that good? 1, he's already a 15,000 beat stick. So you on the first on your first couple turns, swing this easy 15k, try to take him, make him take a life or kill one of their battle cards, because he's going to be a 20k just off rip, right? Because he automatically gets that +5. But also on play, he allows you to take a life, which, like we said, you want to get to 4. So turn 2, essentially, you want to be able to play this. If not by turn 3, so that way you can be really close to your awakening, right? You play this, take a life, done. Turn 1, take a life, done. You're getting closer to your awakening, right? You see the rhythm here, seeing it, right? Next, we have the 3 cost version of what Krillin is practically. Another, both of these cards have 10k combo power, but also this one is the opposite of Krillin. Instead of on your turn, on your opponent's turn, this card gets +5. So he is now a 20,000 attacker, but he also has +5,000 on defense, meaning if somebody tries to attack into this card, they're going to have to probably combo up decently to try and get rid of it. If they can't just play a card to pop it, they're going to have to swing into it, which means they may have to burn a card or two off their field or out of their hand. On play, essentially same thing as Krillin. On play, add 1 card from your life to your hand. So we have already, out of 4 cards, you have literally 3 self-awakeners. This is going to help you get to your awakened side quickly, right? Then you turn over here and we have our 2-cost Android 18. On play, she looks at the top 5 cards and you get to find a Krillin or an Android 17 and add it to your hand. It's really, really good because the ability to be able to go and find Krillin and androids, you need those pieces to awaken, right? So if all you do is end up seeing this Roshi one time, like being able to see this turn 2 instead of the Krillin is good because it kind of sets you up so your next turn 3, you're able to play a Krillin or an android, right? So really, really strong effect. And then you put the rest of the cards at the bottom. And she's a 10k combo power. So pretty solid. Next, we have one of my personal favorite cards. I know it's not U7, but hear me out, okay? I hate yellow and I hate Ginyu. So I am putting this card at 4 in my main deck because there is no sideboarding in Dragon Ball Super Fusion World. There is in Masters, but there is not in Fusion World. So you kind of have to be a little prepared for decks you may or may not want to see. I'm making my build because I don't want to have decks that go wide with a bunch of little small puny guys swinging at you for 15 and 20k. Don't want it. So put this guy into play. Frost, 10,000 combo power. If you're not going to play it, like if you're playing against green, you just charge it or you just hold it and you just use it as combo power, right? But because green just plays big, beefy guys that are way over 20,000, right? Because here's what Frost says. Frost has a permanent that allows you, your opponent cannot swing with 20,000 power or less battle cards, right? That's what the permanent on this card says. So you play this card, you don't swing with it, you leave it up and force your opponent to deal with it, right? If you're playing against yellow, that means they're going to have to try and crush your ball it. They're going to have to try and find a way to rest it and start trying to swing into it with other attackers that they have available. It's really annoying for yellow players, and I don't want to have to deal with specifically Ginyu, okay? So Ginyu hate is strong from your boy. So we're putting Frost at 4. Plus we need combo power for reasons such as this, right? We have another Self-Awakener right here. This is a 3-cost Goku. This card allows you on play to add 1 card from your life to your hand. Then you get to choose one of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets it gets KO'd. If it's 20,000 power or less, it's automatically just KO'd. You don't even have to, it doesn't minus it by anything. It doesn't neg it. It literally just KOs something that's 20,000 or less. So they have a blocker on board, whatever, get rid of it. Gone, right? And he's 25,000. So you look at these guys here. I mean, everything here. Krillin, when you're on Awaken, you're swinging for 25,000. Because he goes up to 20 by himself, and then you get the +5 boost because he is Universe 7, so he turns into a 20k. Then, 25k. Then this guy turns into a 25k. She's a 20k. Frost doesn't get any boost because he's not U7, he's Universe 6. This Goku for 3 is a 30k beat stick. You just throw this out for 3 energy, you get something 20,000 or less off their board, and you have a 30,000 power attacker. Really strong, and it's just a beautiful card because it's Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and the art is fantastic. I only have 1 copy of the alt art, so one day we'll get a playset of them, but set is pretty scarce. It's very hard to pull everything right now. Not the last battle card, but the next battle card is a 2-drop Vegeta. Okay, I like this Vegeta. I'm running him at 4 because he just has the ability to swing into things real easy, right? For 2 energy, he gets plus 10,000. So you're literally bringing out a 35,000 power beat stick towards battle cards. So if you have your opponent has out their big Frieza, right? 5 cost, or Vegeta, right? They're 35,000. He's 35,000 by himself, right? Because of your leader boosting him up 5K. He gets on your turn, he gets permanent plus 10,000 whenever it battles an opponent's battle card. So you're going from 20 to 30 on its own. If you swing into a battle card, let alone another 5. So you're 35 swinging into a battle card. But if you want to just bring out him just to attack lead and swing for life and go to try to take him down another, 25,000 for 2 energy is not bad. So that's what this guy's for. Just try to get rid of battle cards and just put a little bit of extra easy, cheaper pressure. Then we have this 4 cost starter deck Gohan, right? This is from the starter deck Goku that you can purchase. You only get 2 copies, so you're going to need to pick up 2 full copies of the starter deck Goku to get a full play set of these Gohans. I know some people run this at 2 or 3. I personally love critical, so I'm running it at 4. Nothing feels better than swinging in this deck. He's a 25,000 power card, but you can swing with this guy for 30,000 crit, and it minuses a battle card 10,000 power. Pretty strong, right? I love this card. Being able to do that is just self-explanatory to me. 30k crit. It's pretty crazy. Then we run 1 copy of the secret rare. Now I know what you're thinking. 1 copy, like why only 1? I probably will run this at 2. I just don't know. I might get rid of a Vegeta for it if I want to run it at 2. But running just 1 copy is like, if I see it, cool. If I don't, it's not the end of the world. Because this game, this particular card can win you a game. But I just think it's good as more of a techie kind of thing, because you can bring this in on play for 4 energy, right? And you give one of your opponent's battle cards minus 15,000 power. So if something on the board that's in rest mode on your opponent's side is 20k, you bring this card out and you neg it by 15. Right now it's down to 5. Then you swing into the said battle card, because the auto says if this card KOs one of your opponent's battle cards, you force them to take a life. Like, they have to take a life. They burn a life into their hand. So it's dual purposed. You can neg something, swing into it, clear 1 piece of their board while also taking 1 of their life. If you can bring this guy out, if you happen to see him, cool. I don't think this deck necessarily has to depend on the secret rare, unless you really just want to build your whole deck around it. You can, but I think having this in sort of as a techie option seems to be where my heart goes into this build. And yeah, like literally bringing your opponent from 3 to 2 with this feels really good. If you can literally, when they're at 3 life, hit them with this, KO one of their battle cards and then burn them a life, it's great. Then you turn around and then we have this guy, right? Our starter deck Goku. It's the game ender, right? You get him down to 2 life. Try to keep as much combo power in your hand if you can at all help it. And if you can get this card out, we run 4 copies of it because we want to see this card to end the game. And even if we bring it out 2 times in a row, it just feels really good because it negs something 20,000 power on your opponent's side of the board on play. And it's got double strike 35k, which turns it into a 40k, which obviously too, you look at secret rare Goku and he's a 35k because he's 30k naturally, but with a plus 5k on the permanent from your leader. It's just really good. But turning this guy into a 40k is just insane. 40k double strike, self-explanatory. It's ridiculous. That's just game ending, right? Next we have super combos. Self-explanatory. You want to have 4 super combos at all times. Running 4 of them feels great. Defense in this game, you get plus 20,000 for just 1 card in combo. Really good. The last 3, these are extra card packages. We are running the Assemble Representatives of Universe 7. This card is busted. It is amazingly good. You can activate main, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, and grab any Universe 7 you want. Any red Universe 7, grab it. Super good. So you want to be able to look at this, look through your deck, find a super combo, great. Can't tell you how many times I've looked to the top 5 and found my secret rare. Even though I only run 1 copy, I have grabbed it like at least 3 games off of this card. So good. You need your 5-drop. You need a Self-Awakener. easy, right? And the good thing is Roshi early game allows you to just tap one, bring out Roshi, activate main, take a life. Then the next extra card that you play is one red less, so it's one energy less. Well, this card only costs 1 energy, so you get to play it for free. So a free extra card to look at the top 5, grab anything you want. Great. It's super good. It also has the ability to activate battle on your turn. So it's only on offense, though. You can choose your leader or a battle card, give it plus 15k. Super good. So Searcher and being able to put some pressure on your opponent, great. We also run 1 copy of God Kamehameha. Why? Because we can neg something, or excuse me, anything with 30,000 power or less, KO it. Really easy. And if I have no battle cards on my board, I can do this for 1 energy. Really, really clutch. And if you have a Roshi tied in with, oh, that wouldn't work because you can't have a battle card. So never mind, disregard that. I just started thinking about little lines of play and just started thinking about it. Like, nope, that doesn't work. But lastly, we just run 1 copy. Like I said, just a tech piece. Time skip. I think time skip is really good, especially against stuff like Ginyu or Green when they want to throw out some little cheap guys at the beginning. Androids that they can throw out and just play for cheap. Bring this guy, right? Time skip allows you to choose any number of your opponent's battle cards that add up to a total of 30,000 or less and KO them. Wipe out several battle cards at once. Why not? Get rid of some blockers. Why not? Super, super good. But yeah, just running 1 copy of that is what we're doing. So this is my first run at my deck for Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Red Universe 7 Goku. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to this game like I am. I'm super pumped. My guys on the POWERUP TCG team, we're pumped. We've been talking about it and just running deck profiles and different things, ideas off of each other. But here is my first go at Super Saiyan Blue Red Universe 7 Goku. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you tune in on twitch.tv/GoGoPowerUp Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern time. All right, we'll be on Fusion World all the time, whether it's webcam games or especially once the digital game comes out, we're going to be heavy on that, grinding out ranked and probably running some online digital tournaments. So feel free to join in. Discord will be in the description below. Make sure you guys hit that link, join in the community. We'd love to have you in. It's a non-toxic environment, man. So power yourself up, power up those around you, and go out into the world to make a difference. That's what this whole thing is about. Love y'all. Peace.